What is a training session for you, or what kind of things does Nexus do in training sessions normally?
So a training session for me, I'll answer that first. A training session for me is a space where me and my team work as collaboratively together. It's a very safe space as well. You get very comfortable. I'm in year 2 now, so me and my team have a good understanding of how each other work. So in a training session we have a template, so that could mean venture checkups. They're 3 hours long, so sometimes we'll usually have a break in the middle. We can have energizer, so for an energizer we'll do like a plank challenge, we'll do it even could be like a little quiz, something fun just to get us a bit energized, because sometimes Thursday in the morning it's not ideal. You're up early in the morning and you've got a 3 hour session in a row.
The Team Nexus's training session.
That's right.
We've finished. I just was interested in your view. Today, what kind of things did you discuss in the training session today?
So as previously mentioned, we did a thing called mark variation. Mm-hmm. Mark variation is sort of how we distribute the percentage of our assignments. We did a presentation this morning. Some people did more work than others, because obviously in a team of 13 we are. People pick up more work, so that in that stage we can take percentages off and give percentages to others. Another thing we did today was a workshop, which is where one of our team members researched, I believe it was an entrepreneurial mindset, and they brought that back to the team, giving us learning. Training sessions are a great opportunity to bring back your learning and give it to others. It's almost like you have 13 minds combined in one. So 13 minds combined in one sometimes. So that's a mega bonus. I really, really enjoyed that.
Great. What did you find hard, or maybe easy, or one hard, one thing easy that you found today about the training session, about the team, about anything?
So one thing easy about my team is that we are open and we are very honest. In our first year, we have a very strong personality team, quite a lot of big characters, which I personally am quite a strong character, quite someone who will say how it is, but it's really opened my mindset to working with others, developing a growth mindset. I remember 2 of the 3 people who I really, really didn't like are now my best friends on the course. So I remember looking at them thinking, they wouldn't be friends with me in school, and I now work extremely, extremely well with them. So developing my personal growth mindset was a big positive. And it's the same for the team. They all speak the same.
Something that was hard, maybe, or
hard.
Or could be harder. Yeah.
Well, as previously mentioned, I spoke about mark variation. So taking percentages off people is sometimes quite difficult. We create our own mark variation, and today we were trying to be fair and give people percentages for a percentage of workload that they did and percentage of workload that they didn't, but doing our mark variation, that wasn't written down in black and white. So although everyone agreed it was fair, the people who we took 5% off, they said, well, look, read your mark variation. So in a way it's positive, because we can now go back and review. A lot of what this course is about is reviewing, reflecting. So we've reflected on the process, we're now going to review it, and we're going to change and make changes to our mark variation to make it more fair.
So you're almost saying, because you've been here a year and a bit, right? And your team, that a year ago you needed to start to create this policy,
yes,
almost like an organizational policy from scratch. and then there are these holes that you need to keep kind of like, fixing here and there and reviewing, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so it usually doesn't go right in the first time, does it?
Oh, it doesn't go right the first, second, or third time, but every single time it gets better and better. Very much like similarly on the others. Very much like training sessions as well. Your first one will be absolute chaos, which was our old name, funny enough.
Yeah.
And as it goes on, you'll find your way, and they end up being very, very, very useful.
Oh.